So I stopped filming myself for a couple days and I immediately regretted it because days just kept passing by and I saw potential moments of B-roll and content and it was perfect for vlogging and I missed it all. I was honestly a little bit in my head after posting this first initial project. That's just the way it goes. Sometimes you hold something in your hands that you feel is very important, and when you finally put it out there, you might regret certain decisions. It's still important to you and you're self-reflecting on a lot, and it requires a lot of bravery, in which I think it was very brave of me to put that out there. Nonetheless, I've been working on this edit for a client and I was like holding off making this next vlog video because I didn't want to divert my attention from that to make this. But honestly, recording at least is what I feel like I need to do. Come, Chanel. Come. Foot in. Hi, baby.
You put me on a leash and now I have to wait?
Hold on. I want to make coffee. Is that all right?
Make it quick.
What's your matter, baby? Who's the moo-moo? Are you scared of the camera? Are you gonna be scared of the camera? I'm sure you are. Ain't that right? Yeah, he definitely is. Although I'm not gonna lie, this whole thing to an animal probably looks like a whole gun. I've never seen a dog shake this much off of literally just feeling the wind. But you're fine. You're gonna get used to it. I'm taking you out every day of the week. You know that? Just so that you could feel the air. Guys, if you have a small dog in NYC, please treat them well. Take them outside so that they're not as anxious as this little one right here. All right, go. Run. She's running back to the door over there. You see her? So I'm babysitting this dog for like, I think a week. This dog right here, she's very anxious about even stepping outdoors. So I'm just trying to get her used to stepping out. She's starting to warm up to me, but throughout the weeks, there's been a lot of thunderstorms and fireworks in my neighborhood, and she's very anxious about that too. I feel bad for this dog. She's a sweetheart, but at the same time, I like to call her a demon dog, because she'll switch up on you. If she's not feeling comfortable, she'll like attack you. Anyway, I need to make another video, I tell myself. I want to make like 10 more of these. And so we have the premise again, using these cards. And today's card says something very interesting. Chanel, if you don't mind, I'm going to step up. Can you? All right, so the question for today is, what do you spend too much time doing? There's a couple things that come on my mind immediately, but for some reason I'm separating it with like my past self. Like, what did I spend too much time doing as a kid versus what do I spend too much time doing in the present? As a kid, I was a gamer. I've always been a gamer. In fact, I'm still a gamer. Back then, I would spend hours chatting with friends online, having fun, and just escaping into a world where we all could share fond memories or battle against each other to see who could get the highest score or the highest ranks. I was mainly a competitive gamer, but I stuck to one game more than anything. And I think it's a testament to how creative I am in the first place. This is my #1 most played game. In fact, let me show you exactly how many hours. This is only on my PS5. 1,166 hours. Minecraft. I don't even want to get into how many hours I might have had on my Xbox One or my Nintendo Switch, because all of it combined is probably 2,000, maybe even 3,000 hours on this game. I started playing in 2014 as a kid. It's just such a simplistic sandbox game. I can't even put my finger on what made it so special. I mean, there's a million video essay videos on Minecraft. In fact, I dabble in watching those types of videos just for the nostalgic feeling. Let me show you my world. I spent so much time on this world, and this one is a newer world. I told myself this will be what people in the Minecraft community would call a forever world. A world you don't reset, you never leave, and you always add on to, no matter how long you've been playing. Here it is. Minecraft has gone through a bunch of different updates. The game has really evolved into the type of game I wanted it to be when I was a kid, with animations, extra features, and all sorts of fun little things you can do. Let's just show you my favorite build of this world so far. Here we are. You sort of walk into this area. It's pretty cool. You got an aquarium up top. You come downstairs and boom, you're welcome to a art gallery. And this is like literally one of my favorite builds ever. It's pretty cool. You got every single painting on the wall with the description. I think I forgot to name these up here because this was something I was like recently working on this year. I'm supposed to put like different colored terracottas in these holes. And sometimes I get technical too. Like underneath this entire little art gallery, you have like an automatic iron farm and a little villager trader area for XP when I need it. This is just one example of something I spent a little too much time doing, is playing this wonderful game full of creativity and endless possibility, because you sort of make it your own. You tell your own story, you make your own builds, you go at your own pace, and it's been fun. This is just a little bit of the world I made. But yeah, Minecraft is just something I can always come back to when my nervous system is freaking out, and I tell myself I need an escape. I need to go to a world where I feel like I have full control over, and I can just relax, unwind, and have less pressure. It's something I don't think I ever would want to let go of, but honestly, I've been trying to stray away from video games. Perhaps I should call a friend to help me answer this question.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Man, I really wanted to do the whole interview format, but it looks like nobody's available right now. Alright, let's get started. What's up, Matt?
Sheesh. I feel like I'm on 60 Minutes.
Could you just introduce who you are?
My name is Jacob Lugo. I was raised in the salsa scene, dancing salsa, traveling, performing, doing competitions. Just, that was my whole life, becoming a dancer. Yeah.
I have a question for you, and I want you to sort of answer it in the eyes of an entrepreneur. What do you spend too much time doing?
In business, I would say the biggest thing I do in time is managing it. Yeah. Which is the hardest thing for me. I used to just go with like my natural brain approach, which is like just tackle something. Say I have a list of things to do, I'll just start with anything, right? That does not work the best because you're not going in like order of what is most important to get done. So now I'm like figuring out, okay, let's list everything that I have and then prioritize what needs to get done in what order. And now it's getting a little bit better, but I still feel like I spend too much time figuring out how to prioritize my time. Yeah. It's hard because sometimes you think, oh, I'll do this and I'll do this, and then you missed one step and now you have to redo everything because it doesn't fall in line. Yeah. So manage your time. Manage your time.
What do you think, like, on your day-to-day, your personal life, what do you end up spending too much time doing?
Yeah, when I'm alone, it's like so easy for me to mismanage my time. I'm a passion-driven person. Money doesn't drive me. People somewhat drive me, but it's passion. If I like something, I'm gonna just go for it. With work, I like to dance. I like to teach classes, so I'll do that. I'll add classes to my schedule. I add all that stuff. But then the problem is, like I said, it takes more than just having a class to get people in the class. You need to actually do the business side of it to make it work. A lot of the time it's just chasing passion. I think that's a universal thing for both business and and my personal life is like too much chasing passion and not enough execution of the steps that allow the passion to be, obviously it's fulfilling in a soulful way, but it also needs to fill your pockets and it needs to make you some money, you know?
Yeah.
So,
is there one prime example that you feel like is the top tier number one thing that you end up spending too much time doing?
it used to be the scrolling, bro. It used to be the scrolling. So now when I open that app, I don't see it as like this fun app to go check what my friends are doing. I see it as this marketing tool that I use to promote my business. I open it and I'm like, okay, what messages do I have to reply to? What comments
It became part of work.
Exactly. So now it's no longer like this fun thing for me.
Yeah. It became like the relationship with it changed completely. So.
Yeah.
But it used to be that.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's nothing else that took its place?
They say if you want to replace something, you have to find something you love even more. And I feel like I love what I'm doing now. It's like I have a vision for what I want, and I'm just like making a beeline for it.
Yeah.
So like
That's
all
beautiful.
the other distractions are kind of going away.
I met this guy who knew this guy.
And he called me back. Introducing the reoccurring character of these videos. Now, moving forward, okay? He's gonna be in it all the time. Say hello to Kelvin Alberto.
Hi guys. Thanks for having me.
Alright, listen, bro. What do you spend too much time doing?
You know, I think I spend too much time consuming.
Consuming? Like what?
Yeah, when it comes to like social media. You know, like I know I'm not the only one that's guilty of this. Like you wake up, you pick up your phone, you start scrolling. You have some downtime, you pick up your phone, you start scrolling. You go to the bathroom, you pick up your phone, you start scrolling. I could be putting all that energy creating.
Is there any other things you end up spending too much time doing?
It would be procrastinating. You know, like instead of going out there and making something or, you know, drawing or being productive, I get too in my head and then I end up just, you know, picking up the phone and scrolling again.
The point that you bring with consumption and social media, that's something I could definitely relate to. In terms of procrastination, I tend to procrastinate and escape using video games. And I only play 2 video games nowadays.
No, I think you're touching on something that I think is affecting everybody today.
Yeah.
Because we're not the only two. Like, I would argue that maybe the average person nowadays is struggling through this. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, you know, social media is how we connect and share the things that we like and want people to know about, but...
Yeah, but then you spend like 2-3 hours in the morning and then your day's gone and you're just like, I feel like crap. Like you get out of that little social media doom scroll and you feel like, wow, I just wasted my time, or what am I gonna do? And then it's a dopamine trap that you're not really aware of. As of recently, I've been trying my best to stop escaping to video games and to not always scroll. Even when I'm editing, I end up taking a break and doing that. I try to limit myself, like, all right, 30 minutes of just this. But then sometimes I can't help it and then I get straight into it and I'm like, what happened? What happened to my productivity? I'm just avoiding the present moment. I'm avoiding the task I have to do.
It's like, what are we chasing? You know? Like, there's no end to the feed.
It's weird.
It's like a black hole.
Yeah, and it gets depressing. If social media didn't exist, let's say, what do you think you would gain from that?
I think like being in the present, you know, not escaping, being able to just look at life and be inspired by it. With all this overconsumption, I'm learning facts about a million things, I'm seeing a million events happening. hundreds of faces. I'm kind of like diluting life a little bit. But I could just like step outside and look at the real world. You go out there, you connect with real people, you have actual conversations.
For me, I've been living a little more and actually being social. Making these videos is gonna help me just be a little more present, because now I have an incentive to just document my little adventures from here and there.
Sí, Platina Jazz, ay nada más que rico. Ja, presentando el blues real.
I just want to give one piece of advice to a younger person out there trying to do something. Make your own goal. Do what fuels you. Do what you're passionate about and think about it. I've been dancing 23 years and I'm just now figuring out where I want to go with this. Be intentional with what you want to do. And it might not hit you. It might not, you might have an idea that you think is the best idea and it's the worst idea in the world. Go for it, try it out. You'll learn along the way. You'll make enough failures that you'll just have one idea that works. And you only need one. You only need one idea that works. Don't fall into the, do it this way because this is how it's been done. Brother, I feel free. Every day I feel free. I mean, even at the most stress, if I had negative $200 in the bank, I would still feel free and feel happy. It's powerful, brother. Chasing your dreams.
Yeah.
Get after it, y'all. Do it your way.
Well,
like Frank Sinatra said.
Yeah, my way.
At my fill, my share of losing. Now tears subside. I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, no, not me. I did it my way. But what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels. Not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. Yes, it hurts.